congregants worshiping in our temple, congregants worshiping online, congregants worshiping in each other's homes and pods, family and friends of Temple Israel, Shana Tova. However you have decided to celebrate this Jewish New Year and connect with Temple Israel, we welcome you and wish you a sweet New Year. This year, Amanda Gorman asked, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? One place I have found light in these uncertain times is within the Temple Israel community. I commend our temple leaders, Rabbi Jason Gwazdoff, Karma Lindner, and Lindy Pastor, for their tremendous creativity in helping to bring meaningful new ways for us to connect, support one another, and enrich our Jewish community. I want to recognize their dedication to our community, the countless hours they have worked above and beyond their normal duties to bring uplifting comfort and connection, always with the safety of others in the forefront of their minds. We thank Jay and Rita for their diligence in behind-the-scenes work that helps our congregation work so smoothly. I want to thank our board of directors for their commitment and efforts, not only to guide the temple to survive, but to thrive. A special thank you for outgoing board members Linda Beckler, Dave Sargent, and Leslie Weiss for your incredible time and contributions to our board of directors. When Temple Israel found itself in uncharted waters in a global pandemic, Leslie led with wholeheartedness, thoughtfulness, and attention, for which we are so grateful as a community. I would also like to welcome new board members, Donna Baker, Deborah Blinder, Tara Spagnola, and Enrique Skolnick. We look forward to your insight and contributions to our temple community. I am grateful to the congregants of Temple Israel for welcoming us to their homes online and sharing candle lightings, making challah from their homes, participating in Havdalah, and celebrating Simchas together. I am grateful for their collective prayers for healing and company when saying Kaddish. I am grateful for the phone calls and emails between temple acquaintances. In the pandemic, even as we grieved our normal temple life, we grew. Even as we hurt, we hoped and worked diligently to make our future bright. We tapped into the talents of our members and stretched the imaginations of our staff to bring meaningful programming and new formats to Temple Israel. We have had to add roles at Temple to support the filming, editing, planning, emails, and online broadcasting. We thank Ari Gwazdoff for his amazing contributions and talent in this area, and welcome new staff member Zoe Etterbach as our new Assistant Program Director. While we are filled with gratitude for all the good Temple Israel has brought us this year, at the same time it has a cost. Our beloved temple needs some help. The facade outside our sanctuary that faces the corner of March Lane and El Dorado, as you may have noticed, is beginning to crumble and fall after 50 years of exposure to the elements. We have a committee diligently working with architects and contractors to replace the decorative tiles with a suitable material so that they once again reflect the pride we all have for our community. Initial estimates are around $250,000, for we must all address the substructure behind the tiles as well. So if you find yourself with an extra shekel or two, donations to help this fund would be most appreciated. If you do want to write a check or make a donation online, please make sure that you designate this for the building fund for this specific cause. With the pandemic that prevented a food fair, a primary source of income for the temple, with declining dues, with necessary staffing to meet technology needs of our community, facility repair, all while operating in a deficit budget. We have financial obligations we must meet to prevail in difficult times. There is always light if we are brave enough to see it, if only brave enough to be it. Won't you please be brave enough to be a light onto our Jewish community this year and make a tzedakah pledge during the high holidays? Please be generous. You can mail it in or you can give online through our website. I would like to thank each one of you for the privilege and honor for serving as your president. I am always available to hear your suggestions, comments, and ideas. I have had the pleasure of working with a dedicated and outstanding staff and board. I am confident our board and new officers will continue our 171-year tradition of being the vibrant home of the Jewish community of San Joaquin County. On behalf of my husband, Ryan, my family, and the board of directors, I wish each of you a year of good health and a sweet year filled with joy and peace. L'Shana Tova.